Welcome back, my dear students. Very good morning. I hope that all of you are enjoying your staying at home because of this Corona 2019 COVID disease. Today, you are going to learn Romeo and Juliet first poem. Chapter number 1, Romeo and Juliet. It is prescribed for your second PUC English. Romeo and Juliet is a poem. Before learning any poem, you must learn some secrets. Listen, understand it. Any poem must be divided into two parts. First half, second half. All poems must be divided into two parts. First half, second half. This is the first rule. Second, understand the title of the chapter. What is this? Romeo and Juliet. What is this? It is a poem. Is it a pure poem? No. It is a part of another play. What is the name of the play or drama? The name of the play or drama is called Romeo and Juliet. It is. Who has written this play or drama? William Shakespeare. This is the first thing what you must understand. Here in second PUC we have 6 poems. How many poems? 6 poems. Please understand. Whatever the question it may be in second PUC, summary is the answer. Whether it is a 4-mark question or whether it is a 6-mark question, summary is the answer. How many poems are there? 6 poems. But how many summaries are there? 6 summaries. How many questions? 7 questions. How? Only this Romeo and Juliet has got 2 questions. Remaining 5 poems have one question. Please understand. There are 6 poems. All 6 poems summary is the answer to any kind of 4 or 6 mark question. First thing you must learn. Later, only this poem contains or has 2 questions. What are those 2 questions? Listen, this is very important. First one question. How does Romeo glorify the beauty of Juliet? Once more. How does Romeo glorify the beauty of Juliet? It is the first question. How does Juliet immortalize Romeo to the world? It is called the second half question. So, first 4-mark question, second half, second 4-mark question. This is the main thing what you must understand here. Remaining, any question, except this poem Romeo and Juliet, any poem summary is the answer. But whole summary is the answer to 6-mark question. But for 4-mark, first half and second half, if you learn these 2 questions well, it is a whole summary. Whole summary is covered. It is the first thing. Now, first half is selected from the play Romeo and Juliet. It is in the Act 1. Act 1 means first chapter and scene 5. There are so many dialogues, scene 5. What are there in this poem? Similes, comparison. How are comparison? Here, bright and dark. This is the main theme. Next one. 2 questions are here, first half and second half. Let us have some background story to this poem. Listen, understand. Romeo and Juliet. Romeo belongs to Montague family. His age is 13. His age is 15 or 16. 15 years or 16 years age. Juliet belongs to Capulet family. Both families are living in Verona city in Rome. They were living hundreds of years ago. Once more, Romeo belongs to Montague family. Age is 16 or 17 or 15. Juliet belongs to Capulet family. Her age is just 13 years. But both families are bitter enemies, rivalries. They are very, very powerful families living in Verona city. Very powerful. Both of them are enemies. What is the background to the first half of the poem? We must know. Romeo is loving Rosalind. One girl named is Rosalind. She belongs to Capulet family. Romeo is loving Rosalind, but Rosalind is not loving Romeo. One day what happened? Capulet had, Juliet's father, Capulet's had arranged one party, dinner or ball or dance program, night time, not daytime, night time. Then Romeo goes to that party to see Rosalind. Rosalind is the cousin to Juliet. Romeo knows this Rosalind well, but Rosalind never comes to know who is Romeo. Romeo goes to the house of this Capulet family and in the disuse, means nobody can recognize him because he is wearing a mask. When the dance program is going on, Rosalind and her friends are dancing. There he saw Juliet. Where Romeo saw Juliet, he was mesmerized by the beauty of Juliet. After seeing the beautiful girl Juliet, he is impressed very, very much. Then he says this first half poem about the beauty of Juliet. Once more, first half says about the beauty of Juliet. It is selected from Act 1, Scene 5. This is the background to this first half poem. I will give the background to the second half later. Before learning the summary or understanding the poem, you must understand these 4 lines. These 2 lines must be written in your 4 mark or 6 mark answer. Listen, understand. Romeo and Juliet is the verse. Verse means what? Poem. Extracted, selected from the drama. Romeo and Juliet, written by William Shakespeare. This is the first thing. That means what? Romeo and Juliet is poem selected from the play or drama Romeo and Juliet. It is written by William Shakespeare. Who is Shakespeare? A great poet, a dramatist. Dramatist means writer of the drama or play. To which country does he belong? England. Which century? 16th century in England. This is the introduction line. Next, in the present extract, that means in this poem, the writer means who? Shakespeare, has described the true feelings of Romeo and Juliet. In this whole poem, this line is very, very, very important. Understand? In this poem, Shakespeare has described the true feelings of Romeo and Juliet. True feelings, not fake feelings, not temporary feelings. True feelings, permanent true feelings of Romeo and Juliet towards each other. What does Romeo say about Juliet? What does Juliet say about Romeo? Both are explained in this poem towards each other and has immortalized their love. That means Shakespeare has made their love permanent on this earth. This is the main thing. Once more, Shakespeare has made Romeo and Juliet's love staying permanently on this entire planet or on this earth. These 2 lines are very important. In the exam, you must write 2 lines as introduction lines. Later only you must start writing the answer. Next, what is there in the first half? What is there in the second half? This is C. In the first verse, first half, Shakespeare has glorified Juliet's outstanding beauty. After seeing the beautiful girl Juliet in the dance, later this Romeo is impressed, attracted. It It is why he is describing. Who is describing? Shakespeare is describing the beauty of Juliet in the through Romeo. Outstanding beauty of Juliet in the words of Romeo. Romeo is saying these words about the outstanding beauty of Juliet as written by Shakespeare. Next, in the second half, Juliet has immortalized. That means how deeply Juliet is loving Romeo. This is explained in the second half. This is the background to this poem. This is very important. This is first line, second line. This is third line. This is second half, first line. Point number 11. You have to write the summary later after understanding this poem. Now, so there are two questions. This is the background, two enemies, and Romeo has gone to this party to see Rosalind, but he sees Juliet. There he is expressing from his core of heart about the extraordinary beauty of Juliet. It is why today we are going to learn first half and second half, one full poem. I will start explaining first half of the poem. Now, let us move to the main poem, main area of the poem. Now see. Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night, like a rich jewel in an Ethiopian's ear. Beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. So shows a snowy dove trooping with crows, like Rosalind. I have given this word in the bracket to make you understand this one thoroughly. Yes, and her lady over her fellows shows. The measure done, I will watch her place of stand, and touching hers, make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now, forswear it sight. For I never saw true beauty till this night. Once more. Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night, like a rich jewel in an Ethiopian's ear. Beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. So shows a snowy dove trooping with crows, as under lady over her fellows shows. The measure done, I will watch her place of stand, and touching hers, make blessed my rude hand. Did my heart love till now, forswear it sight. For I never saw true beauty till this night. This is in the Romeo and Juliet play or drama written by William Shakespeare. It is in the first chapter, scene number 5. What is the background? Now, Romeo can see Juliet for the first time. She is so beautiful that he is expressing her beauty through these words. It is the first half. It is a 4-mark question. What is the question? How does Romeo glorify the flawless beauty of Juliet? I will explain line by line. Here see. What is the meaning of each line? The meaning of each line of a poem is called a paraphrase. Paraphrase means each line meaning bullet summary. It is the second meaning. Now I will start explaining. See, line number 1. Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. Who is the speaker? Romeo. What is he saying now about the extraordinary beauty of Juliet? Second point. When is he saying? When he goes to the party to see his lover Rosalind, there he sees Juliet. He is praising the beauty of Juliet. These 3 things should be remembered by you. Now listen. Meaning or this explanation of each and every line. How many lines are here? For nearly there are 10 lines. Now, whoa, Romeo is so much surprised by seeing the beauty girl Juliet. She means who? Juliet. Doth means what? Does. Teach the torches to burn bread. Is she a teacher to teach the torches to burn bread? That is not a meaning at all. In the poem, direct meaning cannot be taken into the consideration. What is the depth meaning of each line and every word? That must be understood. Now, Juliet can teach the torches to burn bread is the one-line summary. Inner meaning that torches are giving light, so wonderful light, before Juliet enters the dancing program or dance or ball floor. When Juliet enters, these torches or lamps, burning lamps have become become dull. It has lost its charm. In front of Juliet, torches have become dim or dull or weak, or it has become charmless indeed. That means what? Torches have become weak in front of Juliet. But what you should do right? Juliet teaches the torches to burn bright. That means Juliet is more brighter than the burning torches or lamps. First line summary. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. What is the time now? Night time. It seems, it looks like Juliet hangs standing upon the cheek of night. It looks like that she is standing on the cheek of the night. Can we touch the night? Not possible. What is the meaning? You take the third line, then you can understand this second line. She is standing there in the night in the dancing floor. How is she standing there? Like a rich jewel, like a bright jewel, like a diamond ring. Where is this diamond ring hanging? In an Ethiopian ear. Ethiopia means Ethiopian lady. African ladies are in dark skin. They have dark skin, black or dark skin. It is why this Juliet is compared to the rich jewel. Juliet is compared to a rich jewel. This cheek of night, dark, is compared to Ethiopian ear. That means what? Juliet is standing in the night like a rich jewel, so bright jewel in a dark lady's ear. This is the meaning. Next one. Beauty too rich for use, for earth too dear. This is very, very important. Actually, to understand this one line, we have to understand whole story itself. But I will tell you in a brief manner that beauty too rich for use. Her beauty is so expensive. They are too useful indeed. Her beauty is too useful indeed. And for earth too dear. Earth also loves her. In one line summary, I will tell you what is required in our answer means this is the main line what you must understand. Beauty too rich for use. That means what? She is so beautiful and her beauty is too rich indeed, and for earth too dear. She is lovable by the earth. But this is only the general meaning. What is the inner meaning? Listen. She is fit to stay on earth as Juliet, but in fact she is surely fit to become an angel in the heaven or in heaven. She is fit to be an angel in heaven. Once more. Juliet can become an angel in heaven, and she is the most extraordinary beautiful girl on this earth. This is the meaning of this one. Once more, she is fit to be an angel in heaven, not in the heaven, in heaven. No, the should be added. The hell, wrong, hell, heaven, the heaven, wrong, heaven. So sure. She looks like a snowy dove, white dove. Dove is a symbol of love. She is like a pure white dove. She is a pure-hearted girl, trooping, moving with crows. Has she become a dove bird and others have become crows? No. Others are compared. Who are others? Rosalind and her other friends who are dancing on the floor are compared to crows. Juliet is compared to a snowy dove, pure love bird. It is why Juliet is like a snowy dove moving with crows. Crows are compared to Rosalind and her companions. Once more. She is moving like a snowy dove along with other friends, means with crows. Crows are referred as dim or weak. She is powerful, bright. Next, as Under Lady, she is there over her fellows shows. See, Juliet is the extraordinary beautiful girl here. Here also, her fellows are compared to crows and Juliet is called as Under Lady. Juliet is compared as a snowy dove and here Under Lady, who is called Under Lady means Juliet is called Under Lady. What is the meaning of Under Lady? Over there. She is there like a snowy dove moving with crows, other fellows. Fellows means Rosalind and her friends are called fellows and she is standing there. Next, the measure done. After the dance program is over. Measure means not measuring or taking the size. No. After the measure done means after the dance is over, I will watch. I means who? Romeo. Romeo will watch her place of stand means Romeo will find out where is Juliet standing. After the dance program is over, he will see where Juliet is standing. What will he do after seeing where Juliet is standing and touching her? What will he touch? Romeo will touch her hand. After touching her hand, what will happen? His make blessed my rude hand. His hand is called as rude hand, rough hand, heartless hand. Here, heartless hand. His heartless hand will be blessed after touching the hands of Juliet. This is the once more. Romeo's hand is called heartless hand will be blessed after touching the hand of Juliet. Did my heart love till now before seeing Juliet? Now he is questioning himself. He says that did his heart love till then? He never loved any girl in his life truly. It is why heart love, pure love. Pure love is not generated in his heart only because of attraction towards Rosalind. He came to that party and he saw Juliet in that program, dance program. Did my heart love till now? No. Forswear it, I promise. Who is saying? Romeo. Forswear it, sight with my eyes. Sight means here, with my eyes. Fair, I never saw, I never have seen such a beautiful girl in my life. She is Juliet, true beauty till this night. See, till now, no love. Now onwards, I never saw such true beauty till this night. That means Juliet is the extraordinary girl and whom this Romeo has started to love. This